Hello, and welcome to number 7 of the hybrid training hacks that you need in your fundamental movement patterns. This one's going to be a pull day, primarily upper body pulling motions. I'm going to demonstrate a couple different dumbbell, barbell, other utility and accessory ways to get your pulls in here. First one's going to be a grandfather of all pull exercises, everybody's tried and true favorite, the standard overhand pull-up. Also going to be showing a lat pull down, going to be showing a barbell bent over row, a single arm dumbbell bench supported row, a sled pull, and a inverted row or ring row. So important things I'm just mentioning here for the pull is that the lengthening or the downward portion, full extension of the elbows, is actually more important than getting your chin to the bar. You want to get a full lat extension and lat stretch at the bottom of the pull-up before you get into the upward concentric portion of it. So I'm just kind of talking through that. Again, the audio quality on the actual video was poor, so I decided to give you a little bit better listening experience here. So you're going to go all the way as high as you can comfortably, like I said, but that downward full elbow extension is actually a little bit more important for lat and upper back hypertrophy with the pull-up. I'll be demonstrating a lat pull down as a regression or a ring row here as well to kind of progress towards standard pull-ups if that's outside of the realm of possibilities right now. I like being in this almost like inverted-ish quadruped position, knees at 90 degrees, coming from full elbow extension into as much of a upward pull as I can get. I'm rotating my hands out to open up some space in the shoulder there. Next, we're going to show a single arm dumbbell row. I like having my knee and hand to support. Takes some pressure off of my low back. I'm just demonstrating kind of locking your scapula in before the exercise right there. So you're going to try to fully retract. I mentioned trying to squeeze pencil in between your shoulder blade between each rep. And you're going to fully extend and then bring that in. Try not to rotate at the pelvis too much. Try to keep everything locked in and just keep that isolation from that arm doing the exercise. And then to get a little bit more progressive overload, you can always use a barbell bent over row. Demonstrate that here. So you're going to come into that almost RDL position that we learned from the hinge patterns in our previous hybrid hack. And you're going to come down and all the way back into a full elbow bent position there. Just looking neutrally at the floor there. Good isometric contractions for our lumbar erector muscles. Pretty challenging though. Next, I'm going to demonstrate more of a dynamic pulling motion like I did with the push. So this is going to be a sled pull. This is really good for people with previous knee injuries. A lot of eccentric contraction of the quadriceps here. I know the knees over toes guy, Ben Patrick's a big fan of these. Is everybody doing these incline reverse walking and sled pulls? So something to think about for that. I do like this as a kind of more high intensity modality on the pull day, or even a separate cardio kind of specific day if you have turf and a good area to do it. I like having that locked in position, hinging at the hip, and then pulling back from there. And another regression on the pull-up here is going to be the lat pull down. A couple different ways to do it. I'm going to demonstrate a straight arm pull down, which is going to be a little bit more lat intensive, a little bit more core, versus the diagonal pull to the chest motion, which is going to target more of the rhomboids, middle traps, and those shoulder scapular retractor muscles. So for this first variation, if you're going directly down towards your knees, you actually don't need that much weight. It's going to be a lot more difficult. Again, as we learned from the hinge day, the farther the barbell was from you during the deadlift, the harder it's going to feel. Same thing here, same principle. It's going to apply the farther away that bar is from the chest, the harder it's going to feel. So the lat pull down, you might have to adjust the weight to be a little bit lighter on that first variation. So those are some things to think about when building a pull in your hybrid training plans. And thanks for watching. Appreciate you. Go out and get it.